Today is going to be a grand day in the history of this here Join Avenue, because this here little girl, who I'm going to refer to my salon, she is going to allow this Join Avenue to reach level 10. And on top of that, Salon Jeanette reaches level 5. But more importantly, Join Avenue reaches level 10. Yep. And as a result, I am now going to be able to rename the Join Avenue to whatever I want, and this is why the owner is here. But first, I am going to head over to this other NPC here, and oh yeah, that's something that I forgot to mention. Sometimes NPC will, they will give you souvenirs for no apparent reason, but hey, free items, not complaining. So, I sent her over to the raffle shop, 150 points, that's 2 of them today, that's the most points that you can get out of an NPC that doesn't, that doesn't come from another game. But anyway, my raffle shop has now evolved, though most of it is just a cosmetic value. It automatically does that whenever it reaches level 4, as with all other shops. So let's head inside my office in order to get my reward from the owner. So, it doesn't really seem like much, you know, renaming your Join Avenue, but it's still a pretty nice touch. So, you've made the avenue your own, so I'm not sure, because I think he's still going to be referred to as the owner from this point on, I think. So, I don't really see the point of saying that. Anyway, I can rename my Join Avenue, and let's see, the name I have in mind is appropriate considering the circumstances. It's probably going to trip the censor, but maybe not, so let's give it a try. So, this place is from now on going to be known as Bagfuck Street. Yeah, like you didn't see it coming. Wonderful! So, Bagfuck Street is mine now, and it didn't even trip the censor? Holy crap, that is unexpected! Because I think that's the kind of thing other people can see when they connect to you, but whatever. Here, this advisor will allow you to change your Join Avenue's name whenever if you don't like it, or whatever. But still, man, didn't even trip the censor! Sure as hell didn't expect that! And we're back to where we were previously in Clay's gym. And speaking of things that nobody expected, Mega Evolutions are now a thing. Like, I think the universal reaction to this is like, what the fuck? Personally, I'm gonna say let's wait for more information because, well, to be fair, early information that we have suggests that it's only that these are only achievable through an item used in battle. So it's sort of like switching forms during battle, kind of like Meloetta. So it would take like a turn to set up or something. And 6 of these Mega Evolutions have been revealed so far, including one that we knew about before, but we didn't know it was a Mega Evolution. That new Mewtwo form is one such Mega Evolution. Holy crap! Didn't see that coming. And the interesting thing is that all the Mega Evolutions that we've seen thus far have crazy good abilities. Like, I think Absol has Magic Bounce, Blaziken, like, keeps speed boost, and if you can transform a plain old Blaziken into this Mega Blaziken with speed boost, you know what that means? Well, it's just speculation, but it's still a potential ramification of that, is the fact that Speed Boost Blaziken could be legal with Baton Pass. Yeah! Fucking scary! And, you know, I wonder if that's something that all final forms will get, because well, you know how Dream World abilities were first revealed? It was first announced to be, you know, a couple Pokemon such as Pikachu and the Evolutions and stuff like that, but it turned out that nearly everything, save for some legendaries and Pokemon with Levitate and drawback abilities and those other few exceptions, most everything does have a Dream World ability, so I don't know, maybe it's going to be a whole lot more widespread than those 6 Pokemon that we know right now. In terms of appearance, though, I'm not too impressed, because aside from Mewtwo, it's like, you know, just add a whole bunch of hair. And as for their battle potential, I don't know. It remains to be seen, because we're still not sure of the specifics. It's said that they will need some setting up through an item, as I understand it. But since you can't use regular items like potions and stuff like that, maybe it's going to be that only these specific items will be allowed in battle, or it's going to be a held item, or... either way, it's still way too early for that. We still don't know what kind of benefits those Mega Evolutions will get. Higher stats. We know about the alternate abilities, for instance, as well as some type changes. For example, Ampharos is going to be Electric Dragon with its Mega Evolution, and Mawile also gets its typing retcon to Steel Fairy. And I'm not just talking about the Mega Evolution either. Just plain old regular Mawile will get its typing retconned as well. But nonetheless, it's something, well, as I said before, we don't know much beyond abilities and aesthetics, and we don't even know how many Pokemon will get that treatment, but legendaries clearly aren't immune to that treatment, considering Mewtwo, of all things, gets one such ability. And whoa! That... Talk about the day of unexpected things today. I ran into Clay, but I didn't want to fight him. The reason behind that is because I know for a fact that there are 7 underlings in this gym, and I want to fight them all as much as possible. Because, well, I'm going to be catching Volcarona pretty soon, and I would like Lilligant to get as much experience as it can get. Yeah, using Lilligant against Volcarona might seem stupid until you realize that all I have is a Grass type and a Steel type, which is, of course, a recipe for disaster, but I think I have a pretty good plan for catching Volcarona. It's only a matter of... seeing how many attempts it will take, because it might take more than one, I don't know, but the fact remains, at least I have my sleeper, and it knows Quiver Dance, which is going to be mighty useful, of course. And it kind of sucks, though, that I'm going to be pretty much forced into using Lilligant, because it's because it's weak to everything that Wild Volcarona packs. It's got Leech Life, it's got Gust, it's got Fire Spin. Oh my god, this is going to be so fun! But either way, Mega Evolutions. As I said before, we still don't know anything about their battle viability. For all we know, the fact that they still have to be set up in battle might prove to be too much of a hindrance, you know, which is why nobody ever seems to use Meloetta, even though its alternate form is pretty compelling. The fact that you have to sacrifice one of your move slots and a turn to transform into it makes it a less desirable option. So maybe it's going to be the same thing here. Though I wouldn't imagine them putting in such an important feature and then making it completely useless. So there's got to be at least some amount of viability. And besides, I can't imagine them making that thing mandatory in order for the Pokemon to even be usable in battle. Oh, where is that last underling? I honestly have no idea. Oh, I think I know where it is. It's in that one spot that I haven't checked, so let's go and let's rumble! But anyway, one last thing about Mega Evolutions, because I've already dragged on too much for a subject that we know so little about. I have a pretty good idea of what everyone is thinking. Oh my god, is this where the series jumps the shark? But, you know what? People have thought this so many times since this series started. And every single time, it not only survived, it only became better and better. So, well, I wouldn't say I don't see why it would be the case here, but I am going to keep a positive outlook on things, and maybe it's going to turn out to be a rather enjoyable thing. Who knows? Of course, I'm going to expect future commenters from the year 2014, 2015 to tell me in the comments to this video that, yeah, this was where Pokemon ended. But for the time being, we don't know. So stay calm and don't panic. Now, to find Clay. As I said last time, finding Clay was kind of a bitch for me the first time, so it's kind of unfortunate that I ran into him too early this time around. And now, I pretty much have no idea of where I'm supposed to go in order to reach Clay to begin with. Okay, there's nothing here. Now, this is going to put me over this one, and Clay is right up there. Yep, I just wanted to check to make sure. So I guess the entrance, well, more like the access to Clay is going to be somewhere over in that quadrant, the upper left quadrant. From here, I can maybe go there. Sorry if this isn't the most riveting thing, and oh, this is a dead end. Yeah, as I said before, even if you found Clay once, it doesn't mean that, okay, over here, this is, yeah, it's that dead end, but, maybe if I head down there, and then, oh, I think I got it, if I, yeah, I got it, so, made it back to Clay. It wasn't as painful as I would have imagined, even though there was a whole lot of running around for nothing that was involved. Anyway, let's put aside talk of the future for now and battle Gym Leader number 5, the Business Tycoon Clay. It's going to be starting out with Krokorok, which I think has Intimidate, but it doesn't matter because Lilligant's a special Pokemon anyway. Yep, Intimidate. So what I'm going to do here, since I am sort of wary of his Excadrill, I'm going to do Quiver Dance twice to start with, since, well, my Giga Drain is only going to be neutral against it, and you really don't have anything better to do than a neutral Bulldoze. Well, I could set up all the way to 6 Quiver Dances, even though the speed boost would be neutralized by a Bulldoze every single time, but still, that would mean a massive special attack boost, but I think 6 is overkill. 2 will do quite nicely, so from now, it's just a matter of killing one Pokemon after another. So, down goes Krokorok. Next up is Sandslash, which replaces... oh yeah, Palpitoad. So yeah, a bit of an improvement here, since it's only double weak to my Giga Drain instead of 4 times, but still... It had no chance. Now, Excadrill, the big one, which I actually did Quiver Dances for this thing. I don't know if they'll turn out to be needed, and I guess there's no way to ever know, but still. Nope, they weren't needed because that was a critical hit anyway. But anyway, I took no chances. This goes well with my usual cautious style. So... Clay really was way too easy. It really had nothing. That Krokorok, I mean, it had nothing to prevent me from setting up a few Quiver Dances. If it had something like, does it know Fire Punch? I don't think it does, but anyway, it should have had something better than Bulldoze. Anyway, no complaining. That was easy as fuck, but whatever. That is my 5th badge, and let me tell you, there's going to be a lot of water that's going to go under these bridges until I get my next one, because there's so much to do until then. Anyway, I got the Bulldoze TM, which is, well, it can only be labeled as Weak Sauce TM, and that platform, I guess, is going to send me back to the entrance of the gym. Yeah, that's right. So, thanks, Clay, at least you were kind enough to not make me go through that maze again. So, I guess I'm gonna call it a day, so I'll see you guys next time.